Good morning, YouTube family. It's Seeing Less of Me. It's Michelle. How are you today? Today is Sunday, May 18th, and the time is approximately 8 a.m. How are you? Long time no see. Just wanted to give you a brief update and let you know some things that have been going on, some life things that have been happening. We're going to talk about hair, and we're going to talk about a few products that I've been enjoying at this stage of my weight loss journey. We're not going to make this very long today, so let's get started. Today or tomorrow will be my 17-week surgery anniversary, and I'm enjoying life, and it's really something. Don't know. Well, here we go. So let's just start with hair shedding. The first 3 months were a bit concerning because I was losing lots of hair. I would turn around and hair would just be everywhere, on the chair. Anytime I walked by, through something, there was my hair. And I did notice as I was entering the late, like closer to this 15, 16, 17 week mark, that it has diminished significantly. I would have a hair tie in my hair and pull that hair tie out, and a clump of hair would come out. But I've noticed over the past few weeks that hasn't been occurring. And I think that's because, you have to go through the cycle. And I think it also contributes, I think it helps that I'm getting approximately 75 to 90 grams of protein a day. My surgeon's office wants us to have 90 grams of protein a day, and I'm hitting between 75 and 90 grams of protein a day. And I think that's helping me as well. So know that if you're just watching this channel and you're considering weight loss surgery, yours may be more or less significant than mine, the hair shedding. I keep saying shredding, and I don't know why, shedding. I think one thing that helps me also is that I have a full head of thick hair. So it's not as noticeable. Of course, these edges, that's just been since I was a teenager. But the other part of my hair, I have a lot of hair, so I could have, not afford to, but I don't notice it as much as someone who maybe has thinner hair. So that's where we are with that. The next time you see me, which I don't know when that will be, but I will have braids. I will put it in a protective style for the summer, and then we'll take a look at it in the fall and see where we are with the whole hair business. D.S. Robs and I had a date, I don't know, in April, and we went to a Philadelphia Soul Arena football game. We parked the car. We get to the venue. We walk to the venue and pick up our tickets. Now we have to walk the venue. We were told go this direction. We get there. That's not the right spot. We've got to walk back. Let me just tell you, we were walking like cars weren't invented. But let me tell you this also. We walked it. No assistance from the little buggy people. None of that. Okay. So we get to the club box, which is where these seats are. And we sit side by side. Let me just tell you something. We have always needed a seat between us. Always. We'll be married 8 years next year, and have been in 2 years of dating before that. So 10 years. We have always needed a seat between us. And we didn't for this Philadelphia Soul Arena football game. It was a fabulous game. We had a great time. So much so we'd really like to go again. Which, just goes back to my last video of being a participant in your life. It's really amazing to me the things that we can do now that we couldn't do before. D.S. Robs would always drop me off at the door of the store and park the car and wait for me to come out. He would never come in and shop, and it wasn't, it was what it was, And now he comes in and gets his steps in, and it's really awesome. So I was really happy about that, and that also let me know that the Phillies aren't doing that great right now, but be that as it may, hey, at some point during the summer we can actually go to a game. So that would be pretty awesome. So we're looking forward to that. My 5K walk is next Monday. Am I telling you that right? Yes. Next Monday is my 5K. It is my goal to finish the 5K in an hour and a half. I'm still struggling with this heel spur business. I did get some new sneakers yesterday, which I'm going to be wearing this week as I train. And I have some insoles also, because I've noticed that the balls of my feet are very sore at the end of the day. They're just really sore, and they're a little red. So it's my hope that, I think because I'm putting so many miles on my shoes now, because I can. I'm mobile. I have the mobility. I want to get up and I want to get out, and I visit with people and things like that, which is something I couldn't do before. That it will help me with the insoles and the new sneakers. I'll report and let you know. Let me give you some numbers. So at the start of this journey, when I started meeting with you guys, I was 360 pounds. The date of surgery, I was 342 pounds. I came home and was 362 pounds. And then the last time you and I saw each other, I was 308. And today I am happy to report that I am 288 pounds. So I am really, really happy with that number. My goal is 8 to 10 to 12 pounds a month. So I'm right on par with where I want to be. In my mind, my goal number was 199. And I think the closer I get to that number, the more I think that that's not a realistic number for me. But I've always wanted to be 199. Now I'm 5'6", so that just gives you a point of reference for me. And so I'm really happy about that. I'm rocking and rolling, and I'm loving life. So I just wanted to let you know that. Now here's the portion of the video where I just want to talk to you about a few products. You know, I love my products that are really helping me in this journey. When you can only eat a certain amount of food, you find very creative ways of storing food so you don't waste food. Because the one thing you don't want to do is buy something and then you wind up, throwing it away because you can't finish it and it goes bad, or, turns on you before you have a chance to eat it. So one of the things that I have got, that I've recently purchased, were these lock and lock containers. And they are air and water tight. And so if I put my 5 servings of, I don't know what I did with the little, this holds 1 ounce of almonds. So no matter what the size is, it holds approximately 1 ounce of almonds. If I put say I want almonds 3 or 4 days this week, my servings in here, they will stay fresh for me. Again, these are air and water tight. They are amazing to keep food fresh. So if you go to the big box stores, or if you go to the large section, the bulk section of your supermarket, and you get almonds or whatever have you, you can keep them fresh in a lock and lock. Those are great. Another thing that I purchased, I went to Trader Joe's in March, the beginning of March. And my daughter loves their version of the Funyuns, but it's just her eating them. So I purchased these Debbie Meyer green boxes. They come in a variety of sizes, okay? These are just as fresh today as they were the day I put them in there. And that's been 2 months, 8 weeks. Now you and I both know, if you open that bag and set them in the pantry, they would be stale by now. But what I'm here to tell you is that these are as fresh today as they were. Matter of fact, last weekend, either last weekend or the weekend before last, she hollers, "Mom!" I come running. Because I'm thinking something is seriously wrong. Like I might have to stop, drop, and roll or something. These are still fresh. I was like, girl, you can't roll around hollering like that. I'm thinking something is wrong. But sure enough, they were. And they do have various sizes. who knows where they are in this place, but they have various sizes. This is some Smart Food Light popcorn. I have found the Skinny Pop, but only in the plain flavor. I want to try some Skinny Pop and some other flavors. But anyway, so this is the Smart Food Light popcorn that DS Robs enjoys. But again, one of the things that Debbie Meyer says is take it out of its transportation device and put it in here, and then you're good to go. The only thing that I would suggest for her, and I'm going to write this on my review. It's great. I can see that this is popcorn. But what I would like to do is for her to have a label of some sort or some kind of something along the side that you can write what's in it and the date you put it in there. Just for your own purposes. So that's awesome. I also have these Debbie Meyer green bags. And they come in various sizes as well. So sometimes I'll get, whatever I need to put in a larger bag. And then what I can put in the smaller bag. So my most recent experience with these is because I buy our food for every 2 weeks. Things will, they will turn on you. Cucumbers and berries and, things like this. So I bought a head of cauliflower 2 weeks ago. Only used half the cauliflower because, of course, baby girl loves cauliflower, but we're having mostly protein, right? So we may have a piece of cauliflower because once you eat the protein, you're full. Put the head of cauliflower in the bag, zoomed it up, wrapped it up, stuck it in the fridge. 2 weeks later, which will be today, when I'm finished with you guys, I'm going to go in there and I want to fix that cauliflower today for lunch for the week. And it's just as fresh as it was the day that I brought it home, cut it in half to make it for lunch 2 weeks ago. So that it's great. I put berries in here, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries. They all hold really well. I have a really small refrigerator. These probably would do a lot better. I don't know. I haven't done that because, as I stated, my refrigerator is a little smaller, but it saves you money, and you're not throwing your money in the trash, and that's the important thing for me. I also have been loving this Justin's Vanilla Almond Butter. Now, I was a peanut butter junkie. I'm going to tell you, I could have peanut butter and jelly pre-surgery 3-4 days a week for dinner. Didn't bother me any. Didn't bother me any at all. And then I discovered Justin's Vanilla Almond Butter. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? It changed my life. It is delicious. I will take this almond butter and I will take an apple and cut it. Put your lemon lime soda on your apple. Take this apple out of your lemon lime soda. Put it in your lock and lock. Because you can't eat but so many of them, right? So you take your apple. You got 8 slices. You take 4 slices a day for your 10 o'clock in the morning or your 2 o'clock in the afternoon snack. This is the truth. Now let me just look at some stats for you because I'm not certain if they're comparable. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of this almond butter is $1.80. 2 tablespoons of this peanut butter is $1.90. This has 14 grams of fat. This has 15 grams of fat. This has 70 sodium. This has 80 sodium. This has 11 carbs. This has 8 carbs. This has 3 fiber. This has 2 fiber. This has 5 protein. And this has 7 protein. All I'm saying to you is if you want a little option, it's always nice to have options. We've talked about that before. Just to get it, and they have it in maple too. Now I have maple in the pantry, but I haven't tried the maple. But I'm gonna tell you, I have tried this almond, this vanilla almond, and it's delicious. Just pointing that out. Another thing that I have been loving lately is coconut oil. Loving coconut oil, loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm actually going to use some today to put in my homemade banana granola. The granola I'm going to use to just add a little crunch to our Greek yogurt for the week. Just something a little different. We've been having the Greek yogurt. I bought some agave. Now, I've always known of regular agave. I didn't know there was such a thing as hazelnut or vanilla agave. What? low glycemic index agave, awesome sauce, great. So I got some vanilla and some hazelnut. So I take an ice cream scoop, it's approximately 4 ounces, and scoop them into my container. And I've just taken a squirt, probably a tablespoon of the agave, you know, whichever flavor put on top. And it's been good. It's been really good. But I've been doing that now for a little bit, a few months, and I just want something different. So I figured I would make granola today when I finish with you guys. That's one of the things that I'm making. And my oil of choice will be coconut oil rather than canola or sunflower or one of those. But hey, you do what works for you. My final jam. This has been my jam. Okay, I need you to understand. My jam for about, my goodness, probably about 6-8 weeks. I have it every single day. I'm not tired of it yet. And while this company makes different versions of, or different flavors of the turkey jerky, this is my absolute favorite. It is the black pepper turkey jerky. It is moist. It is, it's everything you want it to be in a turkey jerky. It's not the gristle part. I've tried some Jack Links, I think. It was a door stopper, and I threw it in the trash. I was really upset. Because, you know, jerky's expensive. It was awful. And I tried, was it Perky Jerky? Is that the gold and black? I think it was that one. Why? Anyway, this is my personal favorite. In this container, there's 3.25 servings, so we're going to call it 3 servings. And each serving, there are 60 calories, 0 fat, 0 trans fat, 0 sat fat, 10 cholesterol, 270 milligrams of sodium, 6 carbs, 0 fiber, 5 sugars, and 11 grams of protein. And this is one of the ways I'm able to reach that 75 to 90 grams of protein a day if I have a serving of this turkey jerky. So there, that's my products. So I hope. One more thing. Tracy, where are you and what are you doing? We don't know nothing. And Keita, you too, Keita. We don't know where you are either. Haven't seen you. Dang blasted Master Music put up a video over a couple days ago. He's on the up and we know what's going on with him. And of course, we know what's going on with George and Pete Rocker. And Mike, I haven't seen anything from you. Mr. Oshino, I haven't seen anything from you either. I'm just saying. Sonia. Diz. Waiting on all of you all to give us an update. It's me, Tamala. You too. Haven't seen anything from you. You coming up on your year anniversary. Haven't seen nothing from you in months. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. I hope you have a great day. And I think that's it for today. I will report next month. I'll let you know how the 5K went. And everything's good on our end. So take care, you two family. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.